Welcome back, Wolfpack Velas here. Luke, you are awesome for bringing the Jigglypuff power. Now, I've been thinking about Friend Guard since pretty much X and Y came out. In triple battles, it sounds very strong, and also it has some good strength in doubles. So we're going to see how this triple battle, just Friend Guard battle, works out. I'm excited to see Friend Guard. Like, I've been sitting on it, like, what can I do? How do I break it? You know, and we're going to see how this one ends up going down, so I'm excited. Friend Guard, for those of you who don't know, boosts defenses by 25%, I believe, for the ally Pokemon. They take like 25% less damage, so it is a very solid support idea, and Jigglypuff, also very tanky. Look at that, 191 hit points at level 50. With the Eviolite, it's a puffball of danger. Now, Mawil's not going to be taking as much damage, so it's going to be able to get set up, which is it's generally in a dangerous place as well. Being in mid, it's got that mid lane going. Oh, Mawile switches out. Doesn't like all that Earthquake threat coming out. Goes into the Gyarados. Ooh, if it soaks like two. Oh, and it also gets that Intimidate going on as well. So that's going to be just an amazing play right there. The opponent isn't going to have much to go for. So Tyranitar, it's the Mega. So Mega Tyranitar hanging off to the side. And triple battles, rotation battles, I really enjoy them. I've done them before. They're really fun. They just take too much mental thought for me to like do regularly. Honestly, it just takes so much. So Klefki setting up Reflect for the team, Jigglypuff getting Protect to be safe, and with all that intimidation, like there's really nothing. That's not taking any damage on a super effective hit on the Klefki. So Tyranitar, he's like, hey, no one sees me over here. I'm going to get a Dragon Dance, and then Regigigas is like, well, while my slow start is kicking in, I can play support. Very crazy turn overall. Very ridiculous strategies. And we're going to see how this one ends up coming. Like, the Friend Guard. I want to see just Gyarados take no damage. But the draw run on the Klefki means that the Gyarados switch-in was kind of a bit of a missed opportunity. Like, play rough into that Tyranitar would have been just the best play. But it's Pokemon. Not everything goes perfect. And we have a lot of healing and leftovers and stuff. So we're going to... Oh, man. The switch again into Mawile. No offenses for the opponent. None at all. And then because of the Reflect up right now and the Friend Guard, it's just... Mawile's getting like the most safe switch ever right now. So Regigigas throwing out the Wide Guard, trying to protect everyone. So yeah, support Regigigas. Very interesting. Thunder Wave trying to slow down that Tyranitar setup. Tyranitar is at like -2, halved attack. Wide Guard, though, keeping it safe for the allies. Oh, okay. That's actually a cool play right there. Using Wide Guard from the side, that way you keep yourself safe from your own Earthquake. And then Iron Defense on Tyranitar. Now, Jigglypuff has Heal Pulse, so monstrous support indeed. It's like, hey, I'm going to heal, poof, over there. And then now... There's no physical... Like, the opponent cannot do anything physical because of the Mawile Gyarados setup. Klefki is keeping the Reflect on. Probably has a light screen ready, but there's no reason to use that as well. And it's throwing out statuses for the Paralysis, while Jigglypuff is keeping extra defenses. Like, that's just so tanky. It's filthy. Oh, and double switch. Wow. I didn't even think that was a thing in triples, but what do you know? Oh, Whimsicott coming in to try to give that extra support to counter out all the other support going on. Here's the Mega Evolution, and we might watch some damages come in right now. Now, it's going to be interesting. Oh, it's going to be a beat-up Justified combo. Shit just got real, guys. This is ridiculous. So, Fire Fang was aimed at the drill thing, the Excadrill, and Confuse Ray is coming back off, and now because of the beat-up set, that's going to be some quick speed, but the Perish Song is going to shut that down. Wait, what? So yeah, even with the beat-up, that means its Perish count is going to fall to 2. Depending on who gets hit by that Terrakion, though, there's also a lot, like the Reflect is going to be a big thing to carry. If there's a switch into Gyarados, it'll at least be a +5 with the Reflect, with the Friend Guard. And, I'm not sure what could happen next turn. Like, unfortunately, it takes a lot of time on the in-between for the turns because everyone's Perish count keeps falling. Alright, so there's Gyarados. Oh, man. So, Intimidate's going to happen. And yeah, beat up is going to do the full 6 because no one's fainted right now. If one of them fainted, it would have been a little weaker. Jigglypuff's going to protect, just kind of buying its time. Yeah, there wasn't really much else to do. So Regigigas going to throw out the Wide Guard. Looks like it's going to be an Earthquake from the Terrakion. But it's going to be paralyzed, so it's going to be a much slower Pokemon coming out. Yeah, there's the Earthquake. And we didn't get to see the beat up? Huh. Well, I guess that's kind of the general idea that's going to happen. So Klefki, the only one really taking damage in all of this. Yeah, the beat up. Huh. Yeah, so Terrakion, okay, it's Terrakion Scarfed, and because of the what's it called? It's the evolved form, Whimsicott. It's going to activate later because the speed wasn't quite there. All right, so now next turn is going to be terrifying, but the Gyarados is kind of getting the wall out on it because the Earthquake isn't going to really affect it if it is Scarfed, which is the only way I can see it outspeeding a Whimsicott. Klefki might be in danger. But other than that, I think everyone else is fine. Like, Jigglypuff did use out its Protect. But there is that Perish song going on, so the setup is getting stopped. This battle has ended up going on for a while. I realize there's no music. What? Okay, let's get the music going now. Many minutes later. Thought I could have sworn it was playing, but oh well. We're gonna see how this goes. So there's the withdrawal, going to keep Whimsicott safe. Goes into Latias. And the withdrawal on the Regigigas. So it's like, okay, I'm going to reset the timers there. I'm going to try to throw out something shenanigan on the Terrakion. Wait, oh no, he just went for the full withdrawal. Didn't even try to go for a last gambit. And safe turn all around. So I guess he was like, well, if my opponent's going to be pulling out his Pokemon on the next turn, I'm just, like, actually that was a pretty good bold move on the opponent. Because the opponent's thinking, well, my opponent is going to stay in. The ally's going to stay in and try to do something. If I switch out now, he has to switch out on the next turn, which means I'm going to get a chance to punish him harder, hopefully, than he's going to punish me on this turn. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to happen because we just watched X-Control go down to that waterfall. So, misprediction. Not a bad prediction, though. I think the opponent thought well out on it. Now, the Regigigas, I think Slow Start reactivates. So, even then, the Perish is going to keep that Slow Start active. That's just wrong. So then we have double Latias. I guess the Memento support or something is there for a reason. Whoa, this battle is going to go on for... It's only been 7 turns. Like, that's just a lot of in-between on the turns. So now it looks like he's going to try to set up again. Mawile comes back out. Not as much intimidation problems as going on right now, but Tyranitar is going to take the damage from the waterfall. It's not going to be ridiculous. Tyranitar, a huge defensive tank. But I think... Okay, there's the Thunder Wave on the Gyarados. I think the Mawile was to predict the switch coming back into Terrakion. Like, why else would you go back into Whimsicott when you have a Latias set up? So then you go into the Terrakion, and then the player off is just going to smash if it's a good prediction right there. Or it's going to take out Tyranitar. So the Mawile switch was very good. It was the switch into, looks like, Latias. Oh man. Terrakion, Latias, and Tyranitar, like, all those are play rough bait in the wide guard. So actually, no. He decided to not go into it. So this is just some weird switching around. It's going to beat up the Jigglypuff? Did that do any damage? Wow. Not... Yeah, okay. So, so Latias goes down, like, just right there. Gyarados gets paralyzed, so not much setup is going to happen from this, and then Tyranitar comes back out, but that play rough is going to pretty much slaughter the rest of the team, and there's not really many safe options for the opponent. So Sandstorm kicks up, Regigigas gets withdrawn, in comes Terrakion. And this is where it could get funny if the prediction is right, because that fighting type doesn't stand a chance. Gyarados withdraws into the Klefki, maybe? No, Latias. So Latias coming in, just kind of regaining some ground, I guess. Beat up is going to land on the Terrakion, so he was like trying to throw out the little setup right there. Justified's going to kick in. Just gonna watch some little hits come across. Justified, justified. Attack. Goes up, not very effective. Why did it only hit 2? I thought Beat Up hit 1 for every Pokemon that was alive in the party. Thought there was more. Oh well. Tyranitar goes down to the play rough. Terrakion has a bit of a setup on the Beat Up, but not a ridiculous amount. Jigglypuff is going to use Wish and stay just absurdly healthy. And I don't think any Pokemon have fainted on the ally side yet. This battle is a mess, but it's a good mess. Like, this is kind of why I don't like triples and rotation battles. The battles do last forever. This is only 9 turns in. And, yeah, it's taking like 2 minutes a turn almost. Well, no, not 2 minutes a turn. It's taking quite some time. So Jigglypuff goes for the withdrawal. Klefki comes in. Terrakion. I'm even saying Terrakion now, not Terrakion. Protect. It's going to keep it a bit safe from all the shenanigans coming out. See, there's the play rough Dragon Pulse. It wants it gone, but that means Regigigas is going to get a free Thunder Wave. Trick Room. Where did this Trick Room come from now? So Whimsicott, I guess since it has Prankster, Trick Room isn't too much of a problem. Terrakion, I don't know anymore. I guess Trick Room's to help support the Regigigas until Slow Start gets off. The strategy is kind of like gone bad for the opponent right now. So, oh wow, the wish switch into Klefki. Now Klefki is pretty much back up to full. Everyone's just getting chipped down by the Sandstorm. Latias is going to go back into Gyarados, going to drop everyone's attack. I need some air. I've been talking too much about this battle. So there's a lot of it. Man, and also another thing about Trick Room is all the battle animations just take so long. There's Sandstorm hitting everyone, there's going to be Setup, the Helping Hand, the Intimidate across the board, Klefki setting up multiple Reflects. But it's still a good battle. Like the Jigglypuff doing work, the Perish Song set up into the Heal Pulse with all the other things, the Friend Guard making sure no one takes damage. Yeah. Like Earthquake. Dang, Regigigas, wow, they took a lot from that. But because of the Reflect, oh yeah, Klefki does go down, even through the Reflect. Damn. I didn't see that coming. Confuse Ray onto Mawile, and I guess it was just kind of like, look, I know I can take the hit from my team. I need to get this thing going back in my favor. So Klefki does go down. Sad day for us all when the Keyring does faint. And Gyarados with the leftovers. He's just, and now there's just so much status. Everyone's getting paralyzed from Whimsicott. There was some leftover paralysis from the Klefki. Actually, the Trick Room made the paralysis work in the favor right there. And now we have Talonflame. So Talonflame is going to just ruin Terrakion, I'd imagine. Yeah, Brave Bird. That's going to be a solid hit right there. Or, oh, it's going for the Whimsicott. He doesn't want to deal with those shenanigans anymore. I guess he feels safe, you know. Scarf, really, there's no worries for the flying type Pokemon, and Mawile, it's confused, it's paralyzed, so no chance to hit through that. 25% chance to attack, and then a 10% chance to miss on the play rough. It's kind of brutal. Terrakion goes down to the waterfall though. So it looks like it's a bulky like hit point invested with attack Gyarados. And Gigas is he's on his own right now. I think it's just him as well. So Talonflame doesn't have anyone to attack, and this is where we start. I think that's how it works. It starts to become a 2v1 instead of a 1v3. Get the ending animations, you know, leftovers heal Sandstorm, leftovers heal Buffets, and then we get the attack, and then Regigigas goes down, and then it's a GG. Or the forfeit as well, that works too. Long battle, oh my goodness, that was only 13 turns, and it was one of the most drawn out things, but it worked out pretty cool that only one Pokemon went down in a triples from the ridiculous amount of support, everyone getting set up, a lot of status, good strategy overall, a lot of shutdown, power, pain, suffering, awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and one more Fan Fridays coming up. I think that makes up for the super quick one last time.